Okay, so we're back here again. Yeah, fuck. What I'm doing right now, I don't know what I'm doing actually. The reason why I'm doing this because my ops, he just, you know, he pulled up my weakness. I don't know. I know my speaking sucks. So this video is more of for me to, reflect on my speaking and, to practice. He just emailed me today actually about it. He said I should practice lowering my tone and practice on my enunciation. So, I just read. So the first tip I saw was reading out loud. There's some other stuff too. I want to read out loud and also want to try to focus on speaking with my chest. And I want to exaggerate my mouth movements. So yeah. So I want to exaggerate my mouth movements. Why am I doing the video? I'm going to post it on my account really because look, well, I just think it's cool to have. Look, the idea of having a video log and everything is pretty cool in my opinion, especially for like my future self. If I ever do become big, or if I ever do, if I ever do become like a good officer, a chance of that, that'd be fucking cool though. I do. I want to. I want to become an actual good officer. Crazy enough, I know I look like a doofus. I act like a doofus, but I do want to become a good officer. So, this is just me. Just want to see. This is for me. If I do ever look back at these videos when I get real old and I forget about them, I want to say that, damn man. Or maybe I'm a bum in the future. This is just for my get my ass back on track. Can I even hear myself properly? I want to practice. I want to see it later. But it's true. I don't like myself. That's why I'm trying to talk normally right now. See the difference between when I try to like talk like in a professional manner, and then when I try to when I'm normally talking. Trying to see the big difference so I can like point out weaknesses or something like that. Maybe if in the comments, I don't fuck myself. I just want to know how I can fix my vocals. I might post it somewhere else too, just so I can know if someone else can help me with my vocals as well. Because I really do want to fix the whatever this is. I don't know. Like I agree, my pronunciation is bad, and and I personally don't like the sound of my voice either. So yeah. Yeah, so we read the Bible. Why the Bible? Because my grandma wants me to read more of the Bible. And this is this is the only book I really have on me. I'm currently at my grandparents' house for the summer, so yeah, all my other books I've been saving up to read for my boredom are at their place. I have some really good books I bought too at VMI because I was just stockpiling books because they had a lot of speakers coming around, and I bought books because the speakers there were pretty cool and they had interesting stories. So I bought some books there. Yeah, but I haven't got a chance to read them because I've always been distracted with my studying because I'm getting crazy. I got terrible time management, but I need to work on that too. But going past that, I think that's enough background. That's enough me speaking for me to have enough come back to for my see what I need to work on, at least for my vocals. So I wanna do. So this is how the voice tone that I'm gonna practice in. I'm not sure this is a big difference, but I want to after I try to speak with the chest. I'm gonna then try to I can't even talk normally. I'm gonna try to speak with the chest. I'll speak with the chest, speak with the chest, speak with the chest, speak with the chest, and try to lower my my I don't know how the when I read it. This is how I interpreted it when I read it. I'm gonna figure it out later how I want to fix it later. But this is how I want to practice it, and we'll find out later. But I want to try this, and we'll see if I can. I want it to be not less airy because it feels airy. I want to practice this while I'm talking. See, what I'm going to read. Do 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 do. We're gonna do palms because I want to. Psalms or palms? I don't know how to pronounce it. Psalms. It was palms. Palms. Lord, my God, I take refuge in you. Save and deliver me from all who pursue me, or they will tear me apart like a lion and rip me to pieces with no one to rescue me. Lord, my God, I take refuge in you. Save and deliver me from all who pursue me, or they will tear me apart like a lion and rip me to pieces with no one to rescue me. Rescue, 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 rescue me. Yo, I'm kind of cringing myself actually reading this out loud. I don't normally do this actually. And I'm like, I'm self-conscious. Okay, leave me alone. I already have a habit of talking to myself too, so this is not a good thing. Why am I doing this actually? Why am I doing this? Fuck. So, look, that sounds like shit, right? I'm still trying to maintain the fake voice. This feels terrible though. Like, it doesn't feel right either. I'm trying to enunciate and lower my tone. Lower my tone. Lower my tone. Lower my tone and enunciate. I'm trying to exaggerate my mouth while it's moving. This is also a good way to see my tongue as well. But I'm trying to enunciate my mouth. Talk slower and enunciate. Wait, so does it mean just talk slower? Talk slower and enunciate my words? Wait, maybe the problem's not my voice. Maybe the problem's not my voice, but is maybe, wait, lower my tone and enunciate. Maybe that is. Maybe I am being told I need to drop my box. I don't know. But I should probably try to speak slower while also speaking the words. You make your savings help my shield, and your right hand sustains me. Your help has made me great. You provided a broad path for my feet, and so that my ankles do not give away. I pursue my enemies, and I overtook them. I did not turn back till they were destroyed. I crushed them so that they would not rise. They fell beneath my feet. You armed me with strength for battle. You humbled my adversaries before me. You made my enemies turn their backs in flight, and I destroyed my foes. They cried for help, but there was no one to save them. To the Lord, but he did not answer. I beat them as fine as a wind-blown dust. I trampled them like mud in the streets. You have delivered me from the attacks of the people. You have made me the head of nations. People I did not know now serve me. Foreigners cower before me. As soon as they hear me. As soon as they hear me, they obey me. They are all lose heart. Why am I so ass? That's a good question. Okay, I feel like the voice has come in a little bit better as I've been talking in it for a while. So let's feel less airy now, but this does not sound normal. This does not sound normal for me. I don't know. I'm going to practice this. I'm probably going to try to maintain this for a while. See what happens. I don't know. Like, it feels like a struggle to do this, actually. A struggle. I don't know. Does it even sound different? That's the problem I'm asking. I don't know. The heavens declared the glory of God. The skies proclaimed the work of his hands. His hands. I don't know. Why did I do this, actually? I wish I had a different book. No, shut up. Truth told, I'm just looking for fun things to read. I actually have some favorite ones that I highlighted. Why am I still doing this? I did 9 minutes now. Is 9 minutes enough practice? Speak with the chest, you hear? Speak with the chest. So speak with the chest. Speak with the chest. And exaggerate my lips and tongue and bitch shit. I'm not posting this shit. Nah, I'm posting this shit, actually. I want to post it. No one's going to see this shit. What's the chance someone sees this? Ouch. 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 My belt hurts. To whom will you compare me? Or who is my equal? Says the Holy One. Lift up your eyes and look to the heavens. Who created all of these? He who will bring out the starry host one by one. He who brings out the starry host one by one and calls forth each of them by name. Because of his great power and mighty strength, not one of them is missing. One of them. I don't want to rewatch this. I'm cringing right now. A voice cries out, and I said, what shall I cry? All people are like grass, and all their faithfulness is like the flowers in the field. The grass withers and the flowers fall, because the breath of the Lord blows on them. Surely people are grass. The grass withers and the flowers fall, but the word of our God endures forever. What am I doing? I don't think I have it in me, actually, to enunciate and talk properly. Maybe I do. No, this is going to take a lot of practice. But the problem is that I really just only have 2 weeks till I gotta go to NSI. I don't know how I'm going to practice there. I don't know how. I should have practiced before I went. I knew my voice was the problem. Well, this is just giving me a sense of to fix it as fast as possible. Don't you agree? Oh, what's the point? It's not like I don't have any confidence. I want to get corporal after Hell Week. I'm probably not gonna get a permanent corporal spot. You know. So why not I'm even trying, actually? Because I want to put my best foot forward, of course. That's the only reason why. I don't like half-assing shit. Even if I'm forced to, I don't like half-assing anything. So I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability. Well, I do sometimes half-ass shit. Okay, I can't lie. But what's the word? What's the word? When I don't know. Like, for example, I can't say I'm a completely determined because I didn't. I studied a lot for my EMT test practicing. I studied a lot. But I can't say I studied every single. I did study every single day, but I lazy around. Of course, I'm not like a machine who can't lazy around. I lazy around. I play video games. I doom scroll sometimes, but I do have a pride in my ability to lock in though. So yeah, I'll probably go for 20 minutes. Yeah, okay, let's keep going in. I will frown on you. I will frown. I will frown on you no longer, for I am faithful, declares the Lord. I will not be angry forever. Only acknowledge your guilt, and you have rebelled against the Lord, your God. You have scattered your favors to foreign gods under every spreading tree, and have not obeyed me. And have not obeyed me. I feel like I'm practically just fucking LARPing. I'm a LARPer. I'm a LARPer. I'm a true LARPer. I'm not really fucking with any of these. We'll do Matthews. I feel like a lot of people have Matthews in their bio. Don't you agree? Or I might be crazy. I don't know. Hey, didn't I highlight that? I did highlight that. Oh, wait a minute. Look like I have a point of interest. Herod the Great was a major player during his time in history. In 63 BC, Julius Caesar expanded his empire into Palestine. 16 years later, Caesar appointed Antipater over the Roman government of this area. Antipater made his oldest son governor of Jerusalem, and his second son, Herod, governor of Galilee. Once Herod tasted power, he did not want to lose it. In 40 BC, the Palestinians invaded Palestine. The Herod retreated to Rome, where his friend Mark Antony resided. He used his political connections to be appointed king of Judah by the Roman Senate. He was given an army, returned to Palestine, and reclaimed the land for Rome. Herod was the 36-year-old when he began his rule. Herod earned his title the Great through an aggressive building campaign. He constructed a glorious port city, rebuilt a temple, and fortified the land. As great as his buildings may have been, his insecurities were even greater. If he felt a bid for his power, Herod killed the challengers, including his wife, three of his sons, and other family members. So guess Herod's thoughts when the wise men showed up and asked, "Where is the one who has been born king of the Jews?" That was a title Herod fought and killed for. Nobody is going to take his power. He killed every baby boy in and around Bethlehem in an attempt to stop the coming king, but God's plans can't be thwarted. Jesus escaped with his parents to Egypt and returned to Palestine in 4 BC when Herod the Great died. That was a terrible reading. I'm sorry, I can't fucking read. I'm trying to really focus on lowering my tone. I don't know what lowering my tone means. I gotta maintain professionalism. I know he said keep up the good work, but I'm trash, I know. Look, guys. Wait, what's the chance of them saying? Maybe I should not be complaining out loud. Well, I'm just complaining about myself, really. So I think that's fine. But maybe I should be talking. No, it's fine. But I wasn't originally chosen. So I think they knew my weaknesses when they know. I was kind of the extra pick. So I wanna be a look here. I need to practice. Wait, it was my ops that sent me that email. I think it was my ops. Come on now. I believe so. But I want to practice, and I want to increase my pronunciation. I want to increase my enunciation. I want to practice lowering my tone. I need to practice be making more vocal clarity. So I'm probably gonna maybe I'll do next time I'm probably gonna do some tongue twisters, probably. I'm gonna practice those. I could probably practice that throughout the day, really. I want to find some little things I can do throughout the day I can practice with, so I need to get this down pack. I want to try to get this down pack by the end of the week. I also gotta do with my drill block. I still gotta work on memorizing. I memorized it a bit, but once I got it by heart, I need to look over it once for me to actually say it out loud once. So I need to still practice the memorization it. But I got it down a bit. When he arrived at the other side in the region of God in us. 2 demon-possessed men coming from the tombs meet him. They were so violent that no one could pass the way. What do you want from us, Son of God? They shouted. Have you come here to torture us before appointing time? Never mind, guys. That's it. Bye-bye.